Greetings, everyone! Welcome to House Lux Estate, your go-to channel for tips and insights on various topics. We're all about enlightening you, broadening your horizons, and helping you navigate through life's many exciting paths. Today, we're turning the spotlight onto a topic that's as intriguing as it is popular: programming. Whether you're a novice intrigued by the world of code or an aspiring tech guru, we're here to guide you. Today, we delve into the world of coding with 10 things you need to know before becoming a programmer. First off, it's crucial to understand what programming entails. At its core, programming is the process of instructing a computer to perform specific tasks. These instructions, known as code, are written in various programming languages, each with its own rules and syntax. Now, why is programming important? Well, it's like the magic behind every digital device we use. From the apps on your smartphone to the software on your laptop, all are created through programming. In today's digital age, programming has a profound impact on our daily lives. It's the driving force behind the technology that powers industries, economies, and even social interactions. It's used in various fields such as healthcare, entertainment, finance, and transportation. But programming is more than just writing code. It involves critical thinking, creativity, and a knack for problem solving. It's about creating efficient, user-friendly solutions to real-world problems. Programming, in essence, is problem solving. It's about creating efficient solutions for real-world problems. Now, on to the first thing you need to know: patience. In the world of programming, patience is not just a virtue, it's a necessity. Learning to code is like learning a new language. It takes time, dedication, and yes, patience. You won't become a coding wizard overnight, and that's okay. You'll face complex problems that might take hours to solve, or even days. When you're staring at lines of code and nothing seems to be working, remember to breathe. Step back, take a break. Then, come back to it with a fresh perspective. This is where patience truly shines. It's about understanding that problem solving is a process, and sometimes it's a slow one. The path to becoming a skilled programmer is filled with small victories and frustrating challenges. But with patience, you'll find that every stumbling block is a chance to learn and grow. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will be your programming skills. Our second point: embrace the learning process. In programming, the learning curve can be steep, but don't let that deter you. While it may seem like there's an overwhelming amount of information to digest, remember that every expert was once a beginner. The field of programming is constantly evolving. New languages, tools, and techniques are being developed all the time. Staying abreast of these changes is not just beneficial, it's essential. Think of it as an exciting journey, where each step you take further deepens your understanding and hones your skills. The ability to learn continuously is not just a trait of successful programmers, it's a requirement. It's about embracing the challenge, reveling in problem solving, and persisting in the face of adversity. So, take a deep breath and dive into the vast ocean of knowledge that is programming. Remember, every line of code you write is a step forward. In the world of programming, learning never stops. Third on our list, understanding syntax and logic. Syntax in programming is much like grammar in language. It's the set of rules that dictate how programs written in a language must be structured. It's like the punctuation and structure that make a sentence make sense. Without a firm grasp of syntax, your code simply won't run, akin to speaking in a language where no one can comprehend your words. Logic, on the other hand, is the reasoning conducted according to strict principles of validity. In programming, logic helps you create a path from problem to solution. It involves using conditions, loops, and other control structures to manipulate the data and solve complex problems. To sum it up, syntax is about how to write code. Logic is about what to write. They're two halves of the same coin, and together, they make a program run successfully. Mastering syntax and logic forms the backbone of good programming. Next up, practice makes perfect. In the world of programming, this is more than just a cliché. It's the golden rule. You see, programming is like learning a new language. Just as you wouldn't expect to become fluent in French by reading a textbook once, you can't expect to become a proficient programmer without rolling up your sleeves and diving into code. Regular practice is the key to honing your skills and making the leap from novice to pro. Each line of code you write, each bug you troubleshoot, each program you build is a step forward on your journey. It's through this continuous cycle of coding, debugging, and problem solving that you sharpen your skills, deepen your understanding, and get comfortable with the tools of the trade. And remember, Practice isn't about being perfect from the start. It's about learning from your mistakes and growing along the way. In programming, practice isn't just the path to perfection, it's the highway. Fifth on our list, the role of mathematics in programming. Now don't let this scare you away. Not all programming requires a deep understanding of advanced calculus or complex equations. However, a strong foundation in basic math concepts can be a huge asset. Think of it like this. Programming is a lot like solving puzzles, and math is the language of these puzzles. The logic and problem-solving skills you use in math can directly apply to coding. For instance, understanding concepts like variables, functions, and logic operations in math can make grasping programming syntax and logic that much easier. Moreover, certain fields like data analysis, game development, and machine learning do require a more advanced understanding of math. So, while you don't need to be a math whiz to start coding, a knack for numbers can definitely give you an edge. While not mandatory, math can certainly be your secret weapon in programming. Moving on, let's talk about the power of collaboration. It's easy to imagine a programmer as a solitary figure, hunched over a computer in the wee hours of the night. But that's far from the truth. In reality, programming is a highly collaborative field. You see, when you're part of a team, you're not just sharing the workload. You're also pooling your collective knowledge and experiences. This often leads to more innovative and efficient solutions. Plus, it's an excellent way to learn from each other and grow as a programmer. And then there's open source programming. This is where programmers from all over the world collaborate to create and improve software. It's a testament to the power of collaboration in programming. It shows that when we put our minds together, we can achieve things that wouldn't be possible alone. Programming isn't a solo sport. Collaboration can often lead to better solutions. Next, the importance of problem-solving skills. Picture this. Programming is like navigating a maze. It's not enough to simply start. You need a strategy to reach the end. That's where problem-solving comes into play. In the vast expanse of coding, it's your guiding star, helping you chart out a path through the labyrinth of lines and commands. You see, programming is more than just understanding syntax and logic. It's about finding solutions to complex problems, often under tight deadlines and with limited resources. It's about thinking on your feet, breaking down big problems into smaller, manageable parts, and relentlessly pursuing the solution. Having strong problem-solving skills is like having a superpower in the realm of programming. It enhances your ability to create efficient, effective, and innovative solutions. It's the key that unlocks the door to becoming a successful programmer, a door that leads to a world of endless possibilities. Remember, a good programmer is essentially a good problem solver. Last but not least, good communication is key. It's not just about crafting impeccable code or solving complex algorithms. It's about being able to effectively articulate your thought process, your ideas, and your solutions to others. In the realm of programming, good communication can mean the difference between a smooth-sailing project and a shipwreck. It can mean the difference between a bug that gets fixed in a jiffy and one that lingers around, wreaking havoc for days, weeks, or even months. Good communication allows you to collaborate efficiently with your team, to understand and be understood by your clients, and to learn from and teach others in the ever-evolving tech community. It's about being able to translate complex technical jargon into something understandable for everyone, from your fellow developers to the non-tech savvy folks. Remember, programming isn't just a solo endeavor. It's a team sport, and every team sport requires good communication. In programming, good communication can be as important as good code. And there you have it. 10 things you need to know before you dive into programming. To quickly recap, we began by understanding what programming truly is, a powerful tool for creating, problem-solving, and expressing ideas in a new language. From there, we moved to the importance of patience. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your programming skills be. It's a journey, not a race. We also stressed the need to embrace the learning process. Each new concept, each new line of code is a stepping stone to becoming a proficient programmer. We examined the core of programming, syntax and logic, and emphasized the indispensable role of practice. The more you code, the better you get at it. We also touched on the role of mathematics, highlighting its utility in developing logical thinking and problem-solving skills. Next, we delved into the power of collaboration. Programming isn't a solitary endeavor, it's about building together. We also explored the need for problem-solving skills, as programming is essentially about finding solutions to problems. We ended with the importance of good communication. While it might seem unrelated, being able to clearly communicate your ideas and solutions is as vital as writing a clean, efficient code. Thanks for tuning in to HouseLux Estate. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, keep coding.